so thrilled to be starting a new video series today, and I'm not sure if this is going to become more of a blog series or more of a video series like on YouTube or something. I'm still trying to figure that out, but essentially I just wanted to start a new video series highlighting some of my favorite product finds and answer some of your questions. So how this idea originally came about this week was I posted a unboxing of a product I had received from a brand as a gift on my story, and I kind of go back and forth about sharing unboxings on Instagram because I always want to share a brand in the best light, and sometimes I feel like unboxings aren't that effective. I never want it to come off in like the wrong way, and so I'm a little bit reluctant about sharing unboxings or different blog gifts on there. But after I posted it, I asked a question, asked if people like seeing unboxings on Instagram or not, and like 99% of people said they did, and like just a few people said that they didn't. So I was like, this is something to think about. So I've kind of been thinking about that and figuring out a way that I can share more products that I've purchased, that I've found, that have been gifted, things that I'm just like really loving with all of you. And so I thought that video would be the best way to do that. And right now in this like new season of life, I have a blog post all about my move and what I'm doing right now on the blog. I'll link that below if I can figure that out. But it has been a little bit of a challenge to have consistent blog posts up and make the time to shoot photos, edit, and write and keep up like a consistent schedule with that. So video is actually so much easier for me right now, and I feel like this is a better way for me to explain things too. So figure we would jump right in. And the first thing that I want to share are Weezy Towels. And if you don't own a Weezy towel, you should. They first sent me a set of towels as a gift last spring, and I had been, before they sent me any towels as a gift, I had been like stalking their brand on Instagram. Right before they launched, they posted some pictures. They were so cute, and I think that their branding and like marketing is just genius. I like admire their brand so much, and so I love following along just like from a marketing creative aspect. And then when they reached out and asked to send me some towels, I was like, yes, I would love to try them. But I kind of like set the bar kind of low for like, I was like, there's no way these towels can actually live up to like how cute and like wonderful their brand marketing is. But it's better. Like their towels are seriously, when I first got like my first set, I would wash them. Like I would get excited when I had washed my Weezy towels and they were clean to use at night, like to wash my face and different things, because they're so soft, but they're still like super absorbent, that's like why I think they're so great, is because I've never found another towel that is super soft. A lot of times like at hotels or something, you'll get like a super soft towel and it's great, but they're not very absorbent. So you like get out of the shower, dry off, and you're like, I'm still wet. So I love these because they're so soft, like baby soft on your skin, but still like super absorbent and dry. And I just love them. They're really great, and their personalization options are so wonderful. It might be like the Southern girl in me, but I love something with a great monogram, and so I love Weezy Towels. This, I believe, is called their Prince monogram, and the other set I have is the same monogram style, but in a lighter blue color that I really love too. But this towel is actually from their new whip stitch collection that they just launched, and so they sent me a couple of hand towels and bath towels to try them out, and I love them. This little fun stitch, it's called their whip stitch edge, I think is really fun and different, and I also love the bright pink color. So big fan of Weezy towels. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Weezy, for sending me these as a gift. But I 100% believe that they are worth the money. If I was in the market for another new set of towels, I would 100% go to Weezy. I think they've like now set the standard for great towels, and I've had my others for since last spring, and I washed them, had no problems with them at all. Still very soft and love them a ton. So give Weezy some love. You can follow them on Instagram and also shop their towels. And moving on, the second thing is this. It's a new to me online store called Shop Navy Blue, and they reached out and were so sweet to send me a couple of items. The first thing is this navy blue trench coat, and I'm sorry if this is reading like kind of purple in the light, but it is navy blue. It's actually by Draper James, but available to shop at Navy Blue, and they have given me a discount code for y'all, so I will put that below. I believe it is Friends 2019 for 30% off, which is a great deal. And so this pretty trench coat they sent, and I love the navy color. It has this tie. I love the like gold button details. and just a really great classic piece that I'm excited to have for fall and layer on top of some things. So love that. The second thing that they were really sweet to send is this round straw bag, and I always get so many questions from readers asking about where to find these, and I really love this one. I actually had one from J. Crew a couple seasons ago, and I left it at a conference, and so thank you Navy Blue for helping me replace that bag that I loved so much. But you just can't go wrong with a classic round straw bag, and this one is big enough, would definitely fit a phone and wallet and plenty of things inside, and it just has this leather strap. Big fan. Okay, moving on to the third thing, which is actually not just one thing, it's like multiple things, but they're all by the same brand, so I figured I would include them all together, and that is my Stoney Clover bags. So I do some photography work for Stoney Clover Lane, and they have become just like my everything for travel. My sister was joking when we were in England. She was like, you realized like your whole life, your whole travel set has become Stoney Clover, and I was like, yes, I'm well aware. But I love their bags. They have been so great for traveling, and I just love the color. They're super fun, and again, like the personalization options. I think it's like the real like Southern girl in me coming out, but love them. I monogram this with my initials and then some of the destination patches, and they have so many cities and different things to choose from. So I just put some of the different places that I've been on this duffel. And I've been using this one as a carry-on. It's a great size. It has a shoulder strap. That's the back. It's just plain. But it fits actually like underneath the like seat in front of you as a carry-on, which is great. So you could carry that and like a rolling carry-on if you wanted to travel for your trips. And then the second thing from Stoney Clover are their small pouches, and I use this one for like as my like everyday little pouch that I would put in different purses or like my work tote. So I'll switch this from like a work tote to like more of a going out bag, and I just keep like lip gloss, pens, phone charger, mints, just different things that I like carry with me every day to keep them organized in my bag. And I monogram that one again with my initials. And I use that same size pouch, just in this like brighter pink color, as my like skincare pouch that I travel with. So this one obviously with glam, and then put some of the fun like beauty patches on the back. And this one fits like all of my skincare perfectly, which I love. And I didn't even realize it when I purchased it, but these like this is the face wash and toner that I use, is by Biologique Recherche, and they fit like perfectly, like standing right side up, which is just so convenient. I had no idea that that was even gonna work out, but I'm just a big fan of this, and I love the zippers. They've just been great for travel. I'm not sure what else to say about them, but I love the colors. Keeps your suitcase super bright and happy. And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to show you from Stoney Clover is the backpack. And I can't really say which of these products is my favorite because I've used all of them so much, but this has been like a game changer for me. Using a backpack for travel, I like didn't even know what all I was missing out on until I got this bag right before I left for France. And I don't know what I would have done without it, honestly. I'm so used to traveling with like a tote over my shoulder, but you're always like, mine at least always gets so heavy because I always carry like my camera and different things in it. And by the end of the trip, I'm like leaning over on one side because my shoulder has gotten so heavy, filled with things weighed down from things in my tote. So I've loved this. It's so great to travel hands-free, and anybody that's ever traveled with a backpack, you're like, duh, but I have been missing out. And I love this one. It fits so much. I can fit like my computer, books. I carry this in there when I'm traveling, camera, so many things. Bose headphones. I'm trying to think what else did I travel with. But it's been awesome. So I really, really like it. It comes in like 10 plus different colors, and you can again customize this in a million ways on their website. So I'll leave that again below, and yeah, that's pretty much it from Stoney Clover. And the question I wanted to answer today, somebody just asked on Instagram how to dress high fashion but on a college budget, and I love that question because I love mixing high and low. I do not think that you have to spend a ton of money to create a high fashion look. I think there's so many other ways to get creative and do that. And so my first tip for that question would be to avoid the trendy things. Like when you're out shopping, if you're at a budget friendly store, stay away from like the crazy patterns, crazy colors, and just look for like the more classic pieces, even at like an H&M or a Zara. Look for pieces that maybe are like a solid color, a stripe, or like a classic white dress, classic black dress, a button down, just more like key staple pieces instead of like the crazy fun trendy things, which I know can be really fun, but the truth is that the trends fade, and then in a couple of months you're like, why did I buy this crazy pattern printed top that I'm only gonna wear once? So I would stick with the classics, and then second, don't be afraid of like shopping at the Real or some secondhand stores. There's some great steals available there, and great sale finds on those sites. And the last thing would be to, when you do, maybe you saved up for a little bit, and you're ready to splurge on a designer item, you don't have to go for like the crazy big ticket items. Maybe you just buy like a little pin or a scarf or like smaller accessories to mix into your wardrobe, because you could wear like a simple black pant, a white top, and just like this gorgeous like Gucci scarf or Hermes scarf, and it just like takes your style to a different level. And the same thing with a pin. I see people all the time, and I've always wanted to invest in one, but like a Chanel pin that then they put on like a different top, a sweater, a handbag, so many different things, and it automatically just like elevates the style of your look. So I'd say shop for silhouettes, shop for classic pieces, shop at secondhand stores, don't be afraid of that, and third, look at the like smaller designer items. Like you don't automatically have to spend like over $1,000 to bring a designer piece in your wardrobe. Look for those like hidden gems. And so yeah, I'm really excited about this new series. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this, and I can't wait to share more of my fashion finds, product finds, and answer some of your questions.